It was a mild Halloween here throughout the UP. We topped out at 48 degrees, 34 for our low, only 3 degrees above for our high, 5 for our low, nowhere near records of 65 or 14 respectively. And when it comes to our total amount of daylight, we're down to 10 hours and 1 minute. As we look at those temperatures, how they did today, they were actually a bit mild, way milder than they were yesterday. 62 in Munising, 62 in Escanaba, 57 in Marquette. A little bit more cooler towards the east though, 55 in Ontonagon and Houghton, and that's all due to those westerly winds at 12 in Ironwood, 24 in Houghton. Further towards the east though, they tap more into that southwesterly flow, 22 in Escanaba, 12 in Munising. Their temperatures were able to nicely rise towards the 60-degree mark. Looking at what's ahead for the next couple of days, we will have a beautiful Tuesday night overall. By the time we get to tomorrow though, we'll begin to change that just a bit. Unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with the tail end of that same disturbance that brought us that rain back on Halloween. That's going to increase our clouds and our shower chances, even though that will be more concentrated the more east you go. But once that pushes away, we will be in line for a beautiful first weekend of November. But first, let's start with Wednesday. On Wednesday, as that tail end pushes through the southern two-thirds of the lower peninsula, that will increase our chances of showers, especially further towards the eastern cities like Sault Ste. Marie, and the clouds will be more prominent all throughout the UP. By the time we get into your Thursday, though, you'll notice those changes will be very different, especially going into Friday. It's going to be a complete 180 of what it's going to be tomorrow. First, the futurecast, you'll see the clouds beginning to increase. They're going to begin to funnel in from the south. And by the time we get through the Wednesday, as we deal with that cloud cover, the rain chances are going to be mostly concentrated the further south you go. But we wouldn't rule out an isolated shower or so going throughout tomorrow and tomorrow night. By the time we get into your Thursday, as those clouds finally begin to push further towards the east, we will begin to see the sun coming through. And by the time we get to your Friday, we'll be dealing with very little clouds whatsoever, and that will be the continuing trend as we go towards the weekend. Going into tonight, it will be a stargazer's delight as those temperatures will fall around the 40-degree mark. Winds coming out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, so at least the winds will be backing down substantially compared to where they were just on Monday, where we were seeing gusts in cities like Marquette and Sault Ste. Marie above 30 miles per hour, so very intense stuff. But now going into your Wednesday a little more closely, those winds are going to be coming still out of the southwest at 5 miles per hour on your Wednesday. The temperatures, though, are not going to warm up as high as they did on Tuesday. That's mostly due to the fact because of the increased cloud cover throughout the entire state. 58 in Ontonagon, 54 in Houghton, 56 in Crystal Falls, Iron Mountain, 54 in Marquette, 55 in Munising. So as you can see, the magic number will be in those middle 50s as we go through your hump day. And do keep in mind that there is a chance for an isolated shower the more east you go. Looking at your day plan a little more closely, those temperatures are going to rise into the 50s as we deal with partly cloudy skies. And now those partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies will continue going into the evening, with sunrise occurring at 8:34 a.m. By the time we go towards the next couple of days, especially going in your Thursday, because of that frontal system, temperatures are going to back down a bit, especially on Thursday. It will be a cool one, but temperatures are going to be nicely rebounding going into your Friday. We'll be approaching those upper 50s, and that'll be the trend going through the weekend as well. We'll be dealing in those 50s going into Monday and Tuesday. Morning lows are also going to be on the warm side as they hover around that 40-degree mark. Do keep in mind, though, by the time we get to early next week, as those clouds begin to increase, we'll be dealing with another disturbance coming in from the west. But compared to what we saw in October, a lot of sunshine is coming through. It's well-deserved. Just remember how it was the final days of October. A lot of gloomy skies and temperatures in those upper 30s to low 40s. So you can say we can turn the 180 as we finally flip the calendar over into the month of November.